Everyone, and welcome to another PressXtoTrade podcast. This is the real 10th one this time though. I don't know why I made a mistake last time. I guess I was just eager. Hey, what's up, Tom? Repping PressX.
Hey, well, I'm repping Croydon, bro. This ain't no PressX.
Oh,
okay. You can't see the bottom of the X. This is the V for Croydon.
A V for Croydon. Alright.
Done no.
Alright, I thought you were repping Battlefield or something. Yeah. No. Dead that.
Dead that.
Dead.
That's C. I don't know how to do R.
What's the C for? Oh, for Croydon. Like Blood and Crip gangs. Like they actually
Not personally.
The Bloods can make like the whole, like they spell out the word Bloods, just using their hands and their fingers. Like they do something like this for the O's, and they manage to like, so like this is like a B for like, you know what I mean? They do like this. This is the B, and then they I don't know how they do it.
Please keep going.
No, I don't remember how to do it. I did it like one time.
Just guess.
No, I can't. All
right.
The L? So it's like B L.
Oh, sick.
And then you got, so that's B L. Hold on. And then
one hand.
Yeah, no. They use two hands.
All the letters at once. No, that's fake.
Look, see, blood.
Oh, you're sick, bro. That's crazy.
It's something like that. I don't know how to do it properly, but yeah. Yeah.
Big man's on it, bro. I've got gang signs. Don't do that in the street, you might die.
I don't. That's why I didn't want to do it on camera. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Come to the house and kill you, bro.
Yeah. The only gang I want to join is the Yakuza, because they sound threatening as.
Can't even say it properly.
Huh?
You can't even say it properly.
How are you supposed to say it?
Yakuza.
That's okay. All right, dude. All right.
Yeah, that's how they say it in the Japan. What's on my fucking throat today?
I just thought you were gonna say that's how they say it in the anime.
I watch anime. What the fuck am I?
Yeah, that's true. You know,
Jesus.
missing out on some culture, but it's all right. What? Why are you giving me that look? Anyway, we are PressXtoTrade. My name is Sachin, creator of PressX. This is Tom, content creator and editor. We just like to talk about sort of what we like to talk about in gaming events, gaming news, anything we hate or love, whatever. This is the place to find it. And yeah, so welcome to the 10th episode, Tom. Welcome. Willkommen, mein Freund.
Is that meant to be German?
That's literally German. It's not as meant to be.
I meant the accent.
Oh no. I don't know. I just sort of said it. But yeah, you understood it, so it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I speak German now.
Yeah, you do. You also support Germany in football, apparently. So me, Tom, and a couple of friends went out last night, and Tom revealed that because his girlfriend is German, that he would support Germany in the World Cup for football or soccer for American people.
I think what actually was said is that I am allowed to support Germany now.
And
so
I'm
now allowed to support the best team in the World Cup.
And the question was, I asked, so if England and Germany were in the World Cup final, who'd you support? And you said Germany.
Germany, because they're better.
Because they're going to win. That's wrong, dude.
I don't care.
That's wrong. The fact that we would have made it all the way to the final, and then
lost again.
Like, and then you would have been like, go Deutschland. Oh.
Look, I want to support a team and feel good about their inevitable victory, rather than supporting a team and, like every single year since my birth, being disappointed. And slowly becoming more and more disinterested in football because we're so terrible. And it's not like I only care about winning, but I mean every single year it's just the same thing over and over again. Everyone's like, "Oh, we'll do it this year." We never do. And
okay, so we're like a team of we have a very good team. It's just that we never seem to be able to play together properly. And then whenever we're like 1-0 ahead, we're like, yeah, we won. We just relax.
Every year, people find a different reason for why we're shit. They're like, oh, it's the manager. Oh no, it's the team chemistry. Oh no, it's because fucking what's his name broke his leg. Oh no, it's because the ball was square. Oh no, it's because this was the basketball team and not the football team. Oh no.
All right. Well, what about?
It's relentless. It's bullshit.
What about if we made it to this, like the quarterfinals, semi-finals?
We always make it to the fucking quarterfinals. That's like the stage we get knocked out on regularly.
I don't know, honestly.
We usually get through our group and then go out straight away.
I feel like we scrape by in our group, though.
Yeah, we always scrape by, but we usually get through.
That's the thing. We just always scrape by everything.
Because we're better than half the competition.
But
and then as soon as we get further than that,
good enough.
no, we're not good enough because that's the actual good teams that are through now.
Fair enough.
and we're fucked. I haven't even. Have the groups been released yet? I assume they've been released.
Yeah, I think they have. I'm not too sure though.
It's soon, isn't it? Like it starts properly.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty soon.
Oh shit! Yeah, Thursday the 14th is the first match. Russia, Saudi Arabia.
Russia, Saudi Arabia. Cool.
That'll be a belter.
I mean, I assume Russia's gonna do okay, but I don't really know the team.
Our first game is against Tunisia.
Oh, classic, dude.
We'll probably win. Oh, and then we've got Panama in the seconds. We'll probably do alright in that one.
We should win that one.
And then Belgium. What is our group? I think Belgium's pretty good though.
Alright, Belgium might be a challenge. So there's 4 people in our group.
Oh, yeah, our group is Belgium, Panama, and Tunisia.
Alright, we better
we better win that group, otherwise we can just give it up.
Yeah, I don't want to scrape by either. I want to see some good. I want to see like clear victories here.
Oh, Germany's got a big boy group though. Germany's got South Korea, Mexico, and Sweden. They're all good teams.
That's gonna be tough.
I mean, Germany are by far the best out of all of them. I feel like I heard that Ibrahimovic is injured or something.
Oh,
but I'm not sure. Oh, did Italy not make it through the qualifiers? Am I seeing things? Rah, Italy didn't make it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At least we made it for the qualifiers. What happened to them in the qualifiers? Like, what
I had it a second ago. I think I clicked on the Germany group.
That's not good. Italy are like a good team as well.
Sweden beat them 1-0 in the qualifiers. Hang on, so this was Italy's.
Well, if it was like Sweden or Italy to go through, I mean either one. You know.
It went Italy 1-0 Sweden. That was their first match. But then it was Sweden 1-0 Italy, and then Italy 0-0 Sweden. That was their second match.
Yeah.
And then that's all that's there. So I guess they just went through on less, or didn't go through on less points. Oh, because Sweden beat Luxembourg 8-0.
8-0. Goodness gracious.
So I think they had the same amount of points, but
is Brazil in it?
Yeah, Brazil's in the group above, and they got Costa Rica, Serbia, and Switzerland, so they'll go through easy.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Unless they get,
wasn't it Germany that they got embarrassed by?
Yeah, 7-1.
7-1 Germany.
Fucking hard.
That was embarrassing. That wasn't even like that wasn't even early. That was like late as well.
Yeah, that was super late. It might have even been semi-finals.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was. That was
fucking peak.
That was raw, dude. Like yeah,
Brazil
as
well.
All the Brazilian fans were crying.
Yeah, I remember that. They were like fucking fat blokes just standing there crying, losing their minds.
Oh.
And then, yeah. So then it's Argentina, Croatia, Iceland, Nigeria. Argentina will smash that.
Argentina should be alright there.
Australia, Denmark, France, Peru.
France should be alright there.
France, yeah. Iran, Morocco, Portugal, Spain. That'll be interesting.
Oh.
But probably Portugal.
Wait. Who is it? Portugal, Spain,
Morocco, and Iran.
I don't know how good the Iran team.
I don't think very.
I don't know.
And there's
I don't
Saudi
know.
Arabia, Uruguay. I feel like
Uruguay
we're missing
and
some big hitters this year. I feel. Who isn't here?
Well, Italy's one of them. You got.
Let me go through the groups. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like we're missing.
Why don't you go through? Can you not see the qualifiers?
Yeah, I'm going through it now. South Africa didn't go through.
Is Cameroon usually there?
I think Cameroon's usually there. Yeah. I mean they're not very good, but they usually make it.
Ivory Coast?
No, they're not there.
But they're usually there, I mean.
Yeah. Because they got Drogba, didn't they?
Yeah. How do you say it? Côte d'Ivoire?
Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is it the whole table? Or maybe not then, I don't know.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we stand a chance.
Fucking Scotland, big hitter, not there.
Maybe we stand a chance this year then.
Oh, fuck off, no.
Yeah, we do. If the games are during the day, they're probably going to have them on, like, at work.
Who's hosting this fucking World Cup? Is this Qatar or is that next time?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
I think it is Qatar, isn't it?
No idea actually. I think they announced it and I completely forgotten who it is.
Oh, it's Russia. Okay. Wait, what's Qatar hosting? I know Qatar's hosting.
Oh, you're thinking about the Olympics or something?
Maybe.
I actually don't know. I forgot what the Olympics are supposed to be held. But I know a lot of people don't want to go.
2022 is Qatar.
For
World
World
Cup.
Cup. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And 2020 Olympics is Tokyo.
Oh, Tokyo.
Wow.
What? I come from. I'm
Racing.
allowed to say something like that.
You come from where? Tokyo.
Well, do you come from? What was it that you said earlier? Are you part of the Yakuza? Are you from that area? Do you?
No, I just heard one time someone say it was Yakuza and not Yakuza, so. I was
But
correcting
what was the accent that you put on them? What was that about? Sip your water.
It was my throat.
Sip your water, Mark
My
Zuckerberg.
throat was really bad.
Oh right, yeah.
So I sort of coughed while I was saying it. You know.
Anyway, man. So what have you been playing this week? What have you been playing?
Dark Souls.
What video games?
Dark Souls. Literally just Dark Souls, and Dark Souls.
All week. You must have finished the game already.
But yeah.
Like
I
3
finished it in
times
20
over.
I finished it in 29 hours, which is like that's good even for me.
World record, dude.
Because I did pretty much everything. You know, I got all but 4 achievements, I think.
I was watching
6.
some people stream it, and they did stuff that I don't know the whole game, but I don't claim to either. Like yourself, you would say like, oh, I've done everything in that game.
No,
There's
I
stuff
know
that I didn't even know you could do in that game. Like
That's a good
I didn't know you could get into the coffin in the.
To go to the Gravelord Covenant, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the boss is in his tomb,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Until
him.
you kill him
and
and
you
it's
get
not
his sword.
Yeah, you get.
What
the
is his sword
Gravelord.
good?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's multiple people that I've found so far who because you can go to the catacombs really quickly. You can go there straight away. You can jump in the coffin immediately, join the covenant, get the sword, and a lot of people get that and then do PvP, and it kind of destroys.
Yeah,
level
because
PvP.
I've never done that before, so I'm gonna try and do that.
Yeah.
I thought I knew my way around the catacombs, but apparently I don't, because
Well, I mean-
I didn't know you could even get to. Well, I passed that tomb, but I never.
Yeah.
I passed the tomb, but I never thought you could get inside the little coffin and.
I don't think that's one of those things that you can easily miss.
Easily
I know
miss,
that
yeah.
for sure. I think the only reason I found it the first time is because I was just running past it and I
And
noticed
you
it.
saw something flash up.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that? And
You
I saw
know,
the open
yeah.
coffin and was like, oh shit.
Interesting. That's cool.
And then
man.
because I'd already heard about the bird's nest back at Firelink Shrine, so I knew that waiting
Ah, yes,
in
yeah,
these
yeah,
things was the thing.
yeah.
So I just sat there for ages and then
Yeah.
found something happened.
That consistency throughout all games where you do something and you wait.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah.
But the thing is, also, they make you wait that little bit longer to make you doubt yourself.
Exactly.
It's sort of interesting. It's like, how long should I be here for? You know what's funny is usually when you get into it. Well, I say usually, but in Dark Souls 2, when you get into a coffin and you come out, you've actually had a sex change.
Sex change. Yeah.
And so when I saw the
Classic.
streamer get into the coffin, I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do the sex change thing in Dark Souls 1. It's not there, obviously, but
It's not that at all.
I don't even think it's in that game. I think it's only in 2 and maybe 3. I'm not sure.
No, it's not in 3. It's only in 2,
Only in 2. Yeah.
as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, so Dark Souls 1 Remastered, like, what's the online like? Have you had like up to 6 people in your game and stuff already?
The only time I've had up to 6 people in my game, I didn't even know.
Was
that's
you
possible
versus
until
5
this day.
invaders?
Almost. So I did another thing that I didn't know could happen. I put down I started a new character because I want to do a dex build.
What would you call him or her?
I've been seeing a lot of people doing like runs where they dress up like a character from the game.
So you weren't called like Pure Strength 99.
No, I'm called Kieran, which is one of the she's one of the Artorias guys, and Ornstein and what's the other one called? Gal, the big giant guy. The 4 knights.
Are they Dragon Slayers?
No, just Ornstein is a dragon.
Just
slayer, I
Ornstein,
think.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, she's got like a very good dex weapon, and that you get after you kill Ornstein, not Ornstein, Artorias. So I'm gonna do that this run. But yeah, up until now I've got the Great Scythe because I haven't used that in a long time. It's good. It hits hard, but it's kind of like the Black Knight Halberd in that it's got like a overhead swing as its R1, and I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. A lot of the times it's just not what I want, you know.
Is the game as smooth as you thought it would be? Is it really nice?
It runs at 60. Yeah, I get the very very occasional stutters, but that's just my PC.
How's Blighttown?
I assume. Yeah, Bloodhound's good. It's fine.
It's good?
No, yeah.
So you enjoyed running around. Your experience there was like way better.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah. So the online is that sort of revitalized, even though it's fairly buzzing normally.
Oh yeah, no, it's
You know.
huge. I mean, back when I used to play OG Dark Souls, even as recently as a year ago, I mean, it wasn't like super alive. There were people, but you had to be, because you get brackets to play online. So I think in the OG Dark Souls, it was just based on level. So if you were like 14 levels or some shit above the other people, they couldn't summon you.
Or below, right?
Or below, yeah.
Yeah.
Just so to basically to play online with people in the OG Dark Souls recently, you'd have to be really careful about brackets. So like if you wanted to be summoned or summon someone for the Gargoyle boss, you'd have to be within like level 1 to 14. Otherwise, you basically had no chance because everyone else that was doing that was that level.
Yeah, I remember when we played the Gargoyles boss at your house for the first time, and I just couldn't do any. I couldn't do it, and you could get very close to the end and die, and I just couldn't get anywhere and die. I would just die. And obviously we used up our humanity, I think, because we were trying to summon Solaire, but eventually, you know, we didn't have any more, and we were trying. Oh, that was.
It's weird thinking about days when we were that bad at Dark Souls, you know.
Yeah, I felt like I've done it, and then I did it myself, like when I was playing the PC version, and I was fine. I was like, oh. Yeah.
Because like I don't. Nowadays, that's like for me, that's super hard to fail. Like I don't know. It's just.
I mean, I'll probably fail like a couple of times, but it wouldn't be like as bad as me going, oh, this is really hard. You know, I don't want to do this. I need to summon someone. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so used to that fight now. I know it like fucking off by heart because I've summoned. I've like put my summoned sign down for that fight. I've probably done it over 200 times. Like I know it off by heart.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about buying it last night, and I held off. I did hold off. I was just like, oh, do I really want to pay for the same like game again? Like that. I mean, it'll be smoother, sure, but the online aspect, like I assume, I still don't really know if that's going to be split or not. You know, like I won't be able to connect with you, I'm sure.
What if you play the original?
Yeah.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah, so it's just like it's split right now. People who haven't bought it.
It's not a difficult decision. If you want to play Dark Souls, buy it. If you don't buy it. You know.
But I own the game. You know. It's just,
well, play Dark Souls then.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess hopefully the community on the old one still. I'll have to Google it. I'll have to see. Hopefully people are still playing the old version. That's so sad to say. It's so stupid. Like, oh, hopefully play the old version.
No, it's not. That's not. That's true.
Well, I mean, it's £17 for the thing.
Yeah, which is a perfectly reasonable price for what it actually is. You know.
No, it's not. I'm of those people that of the opinion that it shouldn't be.
£17 isn't a reasonable price for a full video game.
It's not.
It's
not.
really
It's
good.
not. I already own it.
Yeah, so they're fine.
And the remaster is just graphics.
I mean, what do you want? To be free? Like, why would they even release it if it was free?
I mean, Bethesda released their remasters for free.
Oh, I mean, there's what?
There's been plenty of examples that I can't cite at this moment, but I've been reading about that, like, of examples that companies just doing remasters, and if you own the original, you just have it for free. I know people did the Skyrim one for free.
Well, what?
Look, I don't even know. You know what? I'd happily pay £17 for it, but I don't.
I own that. Is that the special edition?
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. The remaster. I don't know if the remaster's called the special edition.
If it's a special edition, I do own that. Yeah, it probably was free, but I don't played it apparently.
What's it? I would happily pay £17 for it, but not for the not for like the same game. You know, like if it was, I don't want the content to be different, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just felt like there wasn't.
You don't want the content to be different, but you want the content to be different.
No. I don't know.
You want more content? Like, what do you want here?
Like they could have at least fixed some of the bugs, at least, and maybe stop people from hacking.
I mean, they were told not to.
As much.
I forget the name of the people that remastered it, but FromSoft told them not to change anything, so they didn't.
No, but there are bugs that are there in the remaster, apparently, that aren't there in the original. So obviously that's a little bit of an issue.
Like what? I haven't come across any.
I don't know.
Any bugs at all.
Well, no, I forgot the ones that were listed. But yeah, I don't know. I do want to buy it, but I don't know if I should support that. I don't know. I don't know. I already own it, so
I've never really understood this like moral principle of supporting or not supporting things, because like
I know you're thinking like, oh, if you want it, just buy it.
that, and also like it's one of these things that if everyone thought like this, obviously nothing would ever happen. But your purchase isn't going to make a difference.
Yeah, I know. That's what I feel as well.
So if you want it, just fucking buy it.
Yeah, I know, but I know.
You're not fucking the man by not buying this game. Like no one cares.
Yeah, I know. But okay. So you know what's funny? I had the same thing with So recently I went to the ESL hosted Dota 2 major, right?
Birmingham.
So ESL is the organization, and now they always stream. So all organizations pretty much stream their tournament on Twitch.tv, and ESL recently took a deal with Facebook to stream only on Facebook, and their view count obviously went from near 100,000 or whatever, or probably more, maybe 8,000 to like 20,000 or less, right? But they took the deal to stream on Facebook. And I didn't watch anything on Facebook. Why? Well, because it's a little bit of a different experience. Well, mostly for me, it's like.
I mean, you were
like,
there.
No. So this is the sort of qualifiers coming up to the main event, which I was at physically. But I didn't watch any of the streams. I just sort of like saw the feed and whatever. I didn't watch. Because I was like, I don't want to have to go to Facebook and watch it there. I like the chat on the side, like as well. Like I prefer Twitch chat on the side. There's also like other pro players.
You read Twitch chat during.
Well, there are other like pro players in that chat too, who maybe aren't in the tournament or have been knocked out or whatever. It's like, but on Facebook, it's just like a few people just talk. It's not. I don't know. It's not the same feeling. I prefer watching on Twitch. Anyway, so the viewer count was a lot less, and I just didn't want ESL to put their tournaments on Twitch. On Facebook. I wanted to come back to Twitch, so I was like, I'm just gonna watch. It's kind of like.
Wouldn't they have got paid a fat ton of money for that deal with Facebook, and wouldn't that make the ESL event better in the future?
If they're making, but then if they're making more money overall, then they can continue to do that, but then no one will. No, it's just that no one's watching. But if no one's watching, then Facebook will be like, well, what if no one's watching?
I mean, presumably the money they got for the Facebook deal was more than the money they got from the lost, or they would have got from the lost viewers.
Well, that's the thing. That I don't know, but I hope.
I
hope that they got. I hope that they got it. That like they worked out the calculation that they obviously got more money than was worth the hassle.
Assume, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like that, you would assume that, but then obviously the viewer count speaks for itself. So. I don't know if the viewer count, is it worth it? Maybe Facebook are like, 20,000 views, that's insane. I don't know. I don't think that they think that's insane compared to what it could be. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this whole moral thing, like I don't know. I did it with that, but I know what you mean. If I want to buy it, I should just buy it. But yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm a cunt for not understanding and not caring about moral obligation.
I mean,
to boycott stuff, but I just want stuff. So if I want stuff, and I have the money to buy it, and it won't fuck me, I'll buy it. I don't care,
Okay, so how do you... Okay, well, it's kind of like microtransactions in video games. Like, if you're like, oh, I want the skin, so I'm going to buy it. Or, like, not even like, oh, I want this gun because it's more powerful, I'm just going to buy it. Like, supporting that... Like, skins, whatever. I personally am fine with skins. If the game's free to play, whatever, or the game's been out for a while and there's just additional content, skins cost a little bit of money, sure. I'm okay with skins. But if it's like... sort of like pay to win, sort of Korean MMO style, like, oh, you can buy this and buy that, and you're like, oh, sure, I want it, so I'm just gonna buy it. It's like encouraging them to be like, oh, it works. EA's like, oh, it works. So they just, you know what I mean? It's like that.
Like, it's not.
Like your one purchase,
it's the buying it.
Your one purchase won't do anything, sure, but your one purchase adds up to everyone else's purchases. And their statistics.
It's not the purchases that counts in the end. Obviously, for them, they see it works, but if people buy them. But what gets people to actually change the way they provide services is outcry on Twitter and social media and stuff. When they hear 100,000 of people coming out against it, that's when they change. It's not because people don't buy it. It's because people are outraged by it and they're vocal about it.
Yeah, but also people.
Yeah, but if people can buy it and also be like, "No, fuck you."
Yeah, but there's
my
two.
voice, not that I would, because I don't care.
Yeah, but there's two things though. It's like it has to make money in the first place, or otherwise they wouldn't continue to do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but like what? The last example of egregious in-game purchases I can think of was Star Wars Battlefront 2, and they changed that, pretty quickly, right? And since then, I can't think of a single time it's happened where stuff's been paid to win or whatever. I'm probably wrong, but I can't. There hasn't been like a big outcry about a game doing in-game purchases like that since Star Wars Battlefront 2, which was last year. I think late last year.
Well, there are small outcries, but I suppose this one was a little bit bigger because it was sort of like, I don't know, like the straw that broke the camel's back, or this game was like really anticipated. Huh?
It was just really bad. I think you couldn't play as certain characters unless you bought them. Like you couldn't play as Darth Vader or something.
It just became extortionate, I guess, at that point.
And I mean, since then, nothing has really happened. I don't think.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I personally, I'll buy the only games I bought things in Hearthstone and Dota 2. Those games are free to play, and then like Dota 2 has skins, and Hearthstone has packs, which is gambling in, when we put it like quite simply. I'm okay because they're free to play, so it's like whatever. Like you're not even paying, you have to buy the expansion, sure, but you can buy them with gold. There's always an opportunity there's an opportunity to play free to play if you really want to, but obviously time and money, whatever. So yeah, I mean, but I don't know.
Maybe I'm just an arsehole, but like I've the times where I've cared about.
So if you
cared enough to complain about video games are long gone.
So if you did you buy Star Wars Battlefront 2?
No.
So if you had that game, well, you bought one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in one, let's say it was the same thing, and you're like, oh, I really want to play Darth Vader. Would you just go ahead and buy it because you wanted to play it? You're like, oh, I want it, so I'm just gonna buy it.
Yeah, probably. But I just wouldn't care about not playing as Darth Vader in the first place, so probably not.
Okay, but I'm saying
if I did care, I probably would buy it. Yeah.
If you cared, you'd
like
probably
cheap. If it was like a quid, then yeah, I'd probably.
Well,
buy it.
I don't know if it was a quid, but it was probably a decent amount of money. I don't know how much it actually was.
Anything more than a quid, then no. But
Tom, nothing.
Cost,
there's nothing that costs a quid anymore. They're all like $2.99 or something like that, or $1.99.
Yeah.
Nothing costs a pound. You'd have to go to something to like maybe Team Fortress for like something like that. Something.
Yeah, but the point is, it wouldn't be the moral principle that I wouldn't buy it. It would be the cost of it. If it was too much, I wouldn't buy it.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't just
buy
it because I felt outraged that I couldn't play as Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And I wanted it. I just wouldn't care.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. I mean, that's the only reason why I'm holding off on the Dark Souls thing. I just don't know. I just tend to agree with the whole, like paying £17 for something I already own, and it's like it's a little bit better. Like, I was actually hyped at the start, and then I was like, oh.
Realistically, though, like I remember this was first announced, and people like the beta and found out that nothing had changed. I was like, oh, that's disappointing. But realistically, what could they change apart from the bugs, which I haven't come across?
I mean,
I'm not saying they don't exist.
I mean, what's your definition of a remaster?
Pretty much what they've done. HD, 60 FPS, runs at 4K.
But your personal definition would be to fix bugs, no?
Well, yeah, but I don't know what bugs there are to fix. I've played the OG Dark Souls on PC for obviously the DS fix was necessary. They fixed that. That's pretty much that's the only thing I can ever remember being bugged in Dark Souls 1. Off the top of my head, I'm sure there were bugs, but I don't remember ever seeing any. Apart from this, and
I mean, when you like to like not come into a game where there's cheaters.
I haven't found any cheaters. I've been summoned. I've been summoned and summoned people probably over 100 times in the remastered, and I've never once found a cheater. And I've invaded and been invaded as well. Once have I seen anyone.
Oh well, it's not fixed, but you don't want to come across it. I know you said you haven't right now, but that's something you don't really want to come across. No, something that breaks all your armor and your durability or whatever. You're just like, oh.
But I never came across that in the OG Dark Souls either.
Okay, so I did.
I know it happens.
Yeah, I've come across cheaters. And it's not fun especially when they break all your stuff. And you just like, and you don't know what's going to happen if they're going to corrupt your save file somehow. Like you don't know, especially for someone who's not in the know. They're like, oh, there's cheese in this game. Oh, that sucks. You know, like it would. Like people used to cheat in the old like in Dota 1. I never played it, so I don't know. And I don't know if they ever cheated in like Dota 2. I'm not really sure, like the very start. But they would use map hacks to see where everyone else is on the map or whatever. So you know, you just be like to teammates, oh, this person's alone, kill him. Don't go over here. There's people. I assume that's how it worked. You know, it's just like I don't know. It ruins your experience.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just a cunt. But my way of dealing with cheaters in Dark Souls 1 was if I ever encountered one, which I think I did at some points. I can't remember, but I assume I did. My way of dealing with it was just okay. I went back and got my souls. I repaired my weapons, and I just stayed hollow until the next bonfire, and then went human again because they weren't in that area, and then I just
but you changed the way you changed the way to play it to get around something that shouldn't have been in it. You know what I mean? So it's like
really
yeah, because you said you stayed hollow.
It would suck for someone that like physically required someone to help them or something, or if you were playing with friends and wanted to do literally everything together. But I mean, I can't really think of many examples where.
There's quite a few people that play like the whole game through with their friend, or they play with their friends. They
use a code, right? But that didn't exist in Dark Souls 1.
Not in the original, no. Or in 2, but they had it in 3. Or was it in 2? Was it in 2?
I think it started in 2. Yeah.
I think it started in 2. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, obviously it sucks, but like, just adapt and move on. You know, like I don't understand why people get so upset about it. But I'm a bit of a...
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite torn. I feel like personally, I would just do what you do and just and be like, oh, there's a cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't
I'm just not gonna go hollow. I'm just gonna. Yeah, but then there's a bunch of people that will like post about it and like make a big deal about it, which I understand, and they're not wrong. That's the thing. They're not wrong. No. The game shouldn't have cheaters in it. Or your experience shouldn't be affected by someone trying to break the game, break all your items, make you lose progress, destroy your character or whatever, destroy your save. Like, you know what I mean? Like that shouldn't really happen. They shouldn't. You just imagine you buy, like, you're new, so you spend £35 on Dark Souls Remastered. Your first, you get quite far because you don't really understand the humanity thing. You become human. You know, you got loads of souls maybe or whatever you go for, and you just get invaded, and you're like, oh, I've heard about this. This is really cool. And maybe you've already killed a couple of invaders, and you're like, oh, this is going to be fun. Another invader comes, he just like hacks you to death. You know, you're like, oh, I've lost all my items. I've no durability on my weapons or my armor or whatever. I lost my souls or something. I don't know. It's just you're like, oh, I hope this doesn't happen again. You know, I don't know. It kind of destroys.
Yeah, for a new player, that would if my first experience in Dark Souls online when I first bought the game was getting killed by a cheater, I'd be pissed off, and I don't know if I would have, you know,
continue
I would have played it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah,
I want to look at like the reviews and see what people are saying.
Oh, it's mixed. It's mixed.
Yes, it's mixed. But like, I want so close to the original game that they reintroduced bugs that were fixed in the Prepare to Die edition. There's no examples.
Is there a read more button?
No, that's the whole thing. Very low effort cash grab remaster. I'm saying this as someone who owns all iterations of Dark Souls on Steam and has 100% completion in all of them. Cool. Dark Souls 1 has always been the black sheep of this series when it comes to the quality of the PC release, so when Namco announced that they were partnering with Q-Lock, that's the guys, to remaster it, I was very excited and finally able to play the game without tons of fan-made mods to fix the problematic issues. Unfortunately, I was severely let down. Oh, let's break it down. Okay, he's going to break it down. Pros, consistent FPS, that's the only pro. Cons, there's no significant graphics improvement. We're talking about a game that's 6 years old. I mean, fair. Updating the graphics quality with today's technology should have been prioritized. I mean, they were pretty sure they're specifically told not to do that. Take a look at how much Scholar of the First Sin improved in terms of visuals compared to Dark Souls 2. Did it? Maybe I don't even have
I don't think that Scholar... I don't know for sure, but Scholar of the First Sin is DLC. And that shouldn't affect...
I don't remember improving any graphics at all.
Okay, I disagree with the graphics. I actually don't mind the graphics.
They are improved.
But I think if you're buying it for new improved graphics, then you'll be like, no. Like I said, you know, the graphics didn't really like they're updated. I think that's the only thing that was kind of good. Like, you know, graphics are updated. That's good. That's the only thing for me. That's the only reason why I could see it would be a positive. And the 60 FPS is pretty good too.
The delay on PC controls is still not fixed. Yes, I played all Souls titles with a keyboard and mouse settings, and all titles were perfectly playable except for Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I don't know about that. So
I play with a control. I was fine.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just used to it.
I mean, it's designed for a controller, so I mean, if you're playing it on keyboard and mouse, fair enough. I think it's much... I mean, I just haven't played it, so I played a little bit on PC controls, but it just feels better on a controller, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a controller.
So that'll be fixed by playing a controller, and unless you don't have a controller, which is fair enough. But I mean, if you do, then stop being stubborn, just play on a controller. Menu navigation is still as atrocious as I remember. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. Like,
read another
fine.
review.
It's just normal.
Read another review.
Okay. 7 years and you still can't even fix the Gwendolyn bonfire bug.
Oh,
What
yeah.
exactly did you remaster in this? Well, I don't even know what that is. What is the Gwendolyn bonfire bug?
Maybe you can't light her bonfire once you... Sorry. Is it Guinevere or Gwendolyn,
Gwendolyn
the woman
is the
who's
dark
lying
side,
down
the
with
boss
the big chest?
No, that's Guinevere. Gwendolyn is the one that you walk into the boss room and
It's a long corridor.
they extend the corridor.
Yeah, I've never fought that boss before. I never know how.
£25 for a patch. I love this game, but this is robbery. Why did you buy it then? If you own Skyrim, Remastered was free. Yeah, okay. Bioshock 2, Darksiders, Remastered, it's
There you
free.
go.
That's none of those are Bethesda apart from Skyrim.
Okay,
this
well-
literally was a patch for PC they never released and want you to pay. Otherwise, if you know bought this game, well worth. Fair play. It's nice to have.
Yeah, if you don't own the game, then
Yeah.
buy it for sure. Like none of us, me and Tom, or anyone on the Steam is not saying don't buy it if you've never bought it before. It's a 100% must buy, must play, critically acclaimed like video game that everyone should play if you've never played it before. But if you own it, the remaster is questionable, as far as a lot of people are concerned.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of.
Like, there's no reason not to buy the remaster if you don't own any of the Dark Souls 1 games.
So many people are talking about hackers. Like I guess I just don't do enough PvP. Because I'd never come across one. It's weird. But yeah,
I was
I've
watching a
enjoyed it.
streamer play it, and because he's a streamer, he got targeted and hacked.
Yeah. I mean that's different, but obviously it shouldn't exist.
Mm.
But I mean, yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. The main reason I wanted it because I wanted to kind of do the whole online thing again, when it's like actually properly active, because it hasn't been this active since the launch of the OG Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying it, having a good time. And I was about ready to start playing Dark Souls again because it's been like a year.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about playing through it again. Like soon, but the old version, not the new version. I just want to play it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what you've been playing this week.
Yeah.
I have been playing through Rage this week, just a little bit, because I'm trying to get ready for Rage 2, right?
Well, no.
And can I just say, Rage is just the most ugliest looking video game I've ever seen. It's really hard to play. Like,
I remember being. Have you got VSync issues?
No, the
Okay.
game's smooth AF. It's just disgusting to look at. Like it's ugly. It's so ugly. Like the graphics, they're good until you get like even remotely close to anything. Like in the distance, it's in the distance they're bearable, and then when you get like the people look great. Actually, the NPCs look great, but then you come close to anything like. Even like 10 meters away from anything, and you get closer, it just looks horrible, ugly, blocky. Like textures are just disgusting. There is actually mod support for Rage through the Nexus, and I might have to download some sort of mod because it looks so bad. But you know what? The top mod wasn't even a texture mod. It was just like some fixing some, I don't know. There was too many like code specific things listed in the features that I didn't understand. So I was like, I don't know what this is, but apparently it's the most downloaded on the Nexus for Rage. So, but yeah, it is. It's bad. I'm kind of enjoying it. I still like the whole, when you shoot someone, they react to where they got hit. I like that aspect. Hopefully they keep that in the second game. Um, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of getting into it. I never really liked the whole car thing, but it's okay. I'm kind of enjoying it. I find it quite funny that like the car's physics. If you're driving in like the quad bike at the start, and you don't realize how fast you're going, or maybe the game's physics just doesn't understand. You could be going kind of slow, and you'll hit something, and your guy will jump, like pop off the seat up into the air, flip, and it'll be like whoa, whoa, and it'll start screaming, and he just lands on his face.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and that surprised me actually. I was kind of caught off guard. It kind of broke the immersion of the whole. You're in a wasteland. It's scary. There's like mutants, and all these people, wastelanders, and all of a sudden you just like you hit like a bullard, and your player's like ah, and he's just like it's really silly. It's okay. Like I think the NPCs are probably the best thing about that game. They look kind of cool. They're quite stylized. I mean, it's okay. I feel like I'm pushing through it though. I was sort of yeah, like I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. But I have got all the weapons now. As in, like I've got one pistol, one AR, one sniper, and one shotgun. So like I can. I now have more variety to like do things rather than pistol. That was it. Pistol or shotgun at the start. So hopefully that should, now I've gotten to the second town, like Wellspring. So I remember that's where I stopped when I first played through this game.
That's where I stopped as well.
I got to Wellspring and I finished like a few quests, and then I stopped. I don't know why. Maybe the game broke or something. I don't know why I would stop. Maybe I got bored. I don't know. Maybe I just never went back.
The problem for me, I remembered it just now when you mentioned the graphics being bad. I had horrible VSync issues. Like I was just getting so much tearing. Like,
the texture pop-in is bad.
I couldn't stand it. Like that's my most. I can sit through most like graphical problems or FPS problems.
Oh no! When when you played the game, when you're talking about, it was horrendous. It's still by today's standards, it's actually still horrendous and shouldn't be in the game. But it's bearable because things that they're okay for me. Like I can stand it. It's not the worst. It's probably improved, but it's still there, and it's ridiculous to have to play a game on PC where the texture popping is unreal like that.
Yeah, especially since I think that game came out in like 2012 or something.
I think we looked it up before. I don't know, something like that. But it's so stupid. Like I hope Rage 2 is a lot. I think Rage 2 is going to be a lot better.
No, it looks. 2010 was Rage. Holy shit!
8 years ago.
Yeah, 8 years. Fuck me. That game came out before fucking Brink.
I remember Brink. Everyone hated on it, but you liked it.
I didn't like it.
Oh, I played it. It was alright, but no one played it. I like the graphic style and the characters and stuff. You know what? Brink ended up being like many other games, like sort of copying Brink's sort of like model. It was this always online, like only online gameplay matchmaking. And then they added microtransactions, and obviously they did a little bit better. What was that game?
Oh wait, it was 2011.
What was that game, Tom? That was called like, it was called like Black Hawk something. I don't remember. I think it had black in the title, and it was a free-to-play shooter.
Yeah.
You could remember it, but you had to like pay for guns. You had to pay to borrow guns, like to rent guns and stuff. That was kind of okay, but I remember running it on my my first PC, and goodness, it was hard to run. I had to play on like super low to get it to smooth graphics. Yeah.
What was that called? We played that on stream.
I don't know actually. We might have done, but yeah, it was. I think if you Google like free to play shooter Steam Black Cyber Shot something, I don't even know. Black
Cyber Shot.
Black Thunder. I don't even know. I don't know.
Black Thunder. Sounds like a superhero.
I don't know. Just saying names. But yeah, I mean, I'll still continue to play through Rage. Hopefully, I don't like. I don't know. Sorry. It might get to the bit where I'm just like, oh, this is really really bad. The thing is though, I feel like if Rage 1 and Rage 2 are going to be so different. Like Rage 1 is more RPG like. Actually, no, it's not, because there's no levels or anything. But it is more RPG quest like, without levels. But then you've got Rage 2, which looks more modern, Borderlandsy, like casual, quick, wild fun. Open world. So I don't know. I don't know how much they're going to focus on like the quest lines and the sort of RPG elements versus versus like the shooter elements. Because I mean, the shooting in the game is fine. It's actually pretty good. It's fun. It's
Yeah, I remember the shooting being good.
yeah, and you can like blow people's heads off and stuff. Oh, also, do you remember the whirly birds that you could throw at people? The 3-pronged like spinners,
Vaguely.
and it would be homing and it would hit their neck all the time, so it would chop off their head.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but if you chop off someone's head with the whirly bird and you go up to their head and you shoot their head on the floor explodes and you can see their brain. Like their brain just like comes out. Like it's like their whole brain is pretty funny. I'm glad that they kind of model that. It makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
And you've got like different ammo types, like fat boy ammo for like your pistol.
Boy.
And you've got I forgot what it's called, but it's like bullets within bullets within bullets in one shell, and they fire all at once. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean the game. I think the game's gonna be. I'm just gonna keep playing it. Hopefully I don't get bored or anything.
You will.
I mean, even if I do, I'll just try and push through it. Like I wanna be able to say I finished Rage 1.
Just watch a Let's Play. Fucking hell.
Oh, that's gonna be even worse. Oh goodness, going at someone else's pace. Oh,
I guess.
oh dear. Oh,
Yeah.
split into like 10-minute episodes on YouTube. Episode 236. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy Sachin. We're gonna play Rage. All right, so got to reload here. Got to fire some of this here ammo. Gonna hit these mutants. Oh, I've died. I've got to restart. And you're like, oh.
Kill me.
I don't know. No, I'm not doing that. But if the game was cutscene heavy, I would definitely watch all the cutscenes. I actually tried to do that with Assassin's Creed. I tried to watch all cutscenes and someone put like a 4-hour YouTube video together, and I was like, really? All the cutscenes are 4 hours long, like for Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, like 4, whatever they are. And I was like, so I was watching it like a movie, and it was pretty cool. But then I fell asleep. So yeah,
Unsurprising.
yeah. It was the Desmond ones that put me to sleep, actually.
Fucking Desmond.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed, though, have you seen the
birthday.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey trailer, like reveal trailer?
Is it set in Greece?
I have no idea, but
No.
it seems to be Spartans.
Okay. I haven't heard a single thing about this. What is this shit? Why is there more Assassin's Creed? Please stop.
Check out the like 7-second like reveal. It's pretty cool.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Mhm.
So this is going to be at E3?
Mhm.
No, yeah, there's a Spartan helmet.
Yeah.
Alright.
Click on the video if there is one. It should be like 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Wanna see how you feel about it. I think it'll be cool.
Straight up fucking this is Sparta, kick the bloke off the edge.
Mhm. Pretty cool. I mean, I
it's
know.
just Assassin's Creed.
I know you're gonna say that. I agree. I agree.
It's
They
like
always
what's
hype.
the
I always hype it
thing
up,
that
and you're like, just Creed, bruh. Just Creed.
I mean, I do love ancient Greece.
You're gonna buy it. I know you are.
I might buy it. If it is actually ancient Greece, I'll probably buy it.
Do you not buy Origins?
No. I have a fucking... I mean, I love Egypt as well, but Greece is just like... That's... Of all the mythologies...
Or Assassin's
Greek
Creed,
is my...
or Oranges, or...
Is my fucking boner. Dragon Age Origins. Oranges.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. No, I've got such a fucking nerd boner for ancient Greece, so, I mean... I might have to buy that.
Yeah.
And solely for that reason. I don't even care.
Are you gonna buy it on
about
PC or
Assassin's
are you
Creed.
gonna buy it on PS4?
Probably PS4, because my PC is getting to the point where it can't run modern games
I agree.
anymore.
I think it'll look banging on PS4 actually. I think it'll look really good.
And I prefer to play Assassin's Creed with a controller anyway, so... And like,
Yeah, allow keyboard controls. That's a bit...
That's always alright,
look, if your game comes out and it's a third-person, like, game where you gotta, like, control a player running, fighting, shooting, like, controller. No one's gonna play that on a mouse and keyboard. And if you do, you're hardcore, and you probably think you're hardcore, and you're probably like you probably don't even own a controller for your PC.
No.
So ridiculous, dude. Oh, actually, I want to show you a picture of something. It's an
Your dick.
It's an. How'd you know? It's an Xbox Live controller, dude.
Oh, what, sorry?
Xbox Live controller.
Oh, what, sorry?
It's an Xbox.
An
controller.
Xbox Live controller. What does that even mean?
It's not. It's the Xbox accessibility controller.
Right.
Hold on, let me just quickly.
What does that mean?
So if you have some sort of disability or you have trouble, doing like playing video games, I'm gonna try to show you, but my phone keeps tilting even though I turn off the thing, which is super annoying. It's probably gonna tilt. Let me see
This
if
would
I
be
can.
good.
Okay, so this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and tilt it, but
Yeah. I could. Yeah.
I can't really do it, but yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Hold on.
So sorry. Sorry. What's it for?
It's the It is for the Xbox Live. I don't know why I keep saying Xbox Live. It's for Xbox, and it's for if you have a disability. So it's got like two pads for you to. Damn it! I can't do it. But yeah, it's got two sort of circles where your where the analog sticks would be. But no, not really, because it's like a key. It's like this block, right? And there's two circles on the right, and you've got a D-pad on your left, and you can press, and you can bind anything to anything, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
So it's like I saw it when I went to the Birmingham Major, and they had like the stall, and it was about like gaming with disabilities, or if you have a hard time gaming because you can't, like, you know how some people hold controllers differently. You know, you've got like. People do like this like claw grip versus like other styles of grip. Well, obviously this one's for if you're having trouble, or there's people without like left arm, for instance, or a left hand that want to play video games. You know, they can actually do that now, and they can bind it, and they even send you like buttons that you can like actually like press like a fight stick. You can just you press the button, and they had all that stuff at the thing. And I thought it was pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just thought I brought up while we're on the topic of like controllers or whatever, or Xbox. I'm sure I bring that.
That's good shit.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. I actually got a couple of the bands from the charity just to like show my support. Yeah. But I thought it was pretty cool. Because I know that it's pretty cool because the Sony doesn't have anything like that right now, know, and I think the controller is quite a big thing. Obviously, the Xbox have brought out like loads of different styles of control. I say loads, 3 styles of controllers, which are pretty cool. And now they've got this one. I don't know. Would you like to see like a Sony advanced controller or something like that, or you happy with it? Because I actually think the PS4 controller is pretty nice.
Yeah, I like the PS4 controller. I only got one. So if they release a new one that was different and better, I might buy it.
Yeah.
I don't really play PS4 that often though. I only play it when I'm playing Horizon or Last of Us or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, those good games.
I suppose of like, and obviously like keyboard, obviously if you have like disability doing that, it's too hard. It's just too many buttons. It's not going to be fun.
Sure.
You need too much control, and obviously the mouse and stuff.
Just the PS4 controllers have PC support. Yeah, like naturally.
Yeah.
You still have to download some shitty program to get them to work like you used to have to do.
Oh no! They actually have like support.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can plug in a PS4 controller. Most games will now support it.
Well, you say plug in, but I don't know if you mean
by a USB cable.
That would just charge it though, wouldn't it?
Why would it charge it plugging into a PC?
Because it's a USB cable, it would just start charging it. I charge my PS4 controller from my PC. It's got USB.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it connects it. That's the thing. I think either it does, either it works that way
would,
too.
Right? You assume it would, right? Like, how else would you get it in there?
Well, I think you can do it by Bluetooth. I'm not sure though. I don't even know how the PS4 controller works, wirelessly. I know that the Xbox ones use the I don't know. I don't know, bruh. But yeah.
I don't know, bruh.
I'm so happy with my Gears of War controller. That's
Beautiful,
epic.
yeah.
I actually love that so much. But yeah, cool, man. So that's the Assassin's Creed stuff. That's the Assassin's Creed reveal. But also in the same sort of week or time period, we had the Fallout 76 reveal. Then there was a little bit of a stream about that. So obviously last night we talked a little bit about it, like how you feeling about it. So I don't know how much you know, but apparently it's going to be sort of an online. Imagine like an online wasteland versus a solo experience. And
I don't think it's been confirmed.
No, it hasn't. It might be speculation.
An online game of some sort.
Yeah, it'll be an online game of some sort. Speculation, and it might be something like Rust, which personally, I'm out. I'm like, whatever.
I mean, I'm in, but I'm not like.
You're in, but you're not in.
Yeah, I'll play it 'cause it's Fallout, but I just want more. I want more. Just get Fallout in it.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone does.
Yeah.
Actually, I got to send you something.
I don't think there's gonna be many people that are super happy about the fact that, you know, this new Fallout game isn't Fallout in the sense that it's been in the way that it's been for the past 3 games.
Check this out.
4 games. Open the gate a little. Yeah, exactly. Like,
it might be co-op.
I mean, I don't even think I want that, to be honest. Like, part of the reason I love Fallout so much is because it's this
a solo
lonely solo experience. Yeah, like that's part of the atmosphere for me. I get real deep into it. Like it's I don't really want to play that through with someone. I mean, I assume if there's co-op, you also don't have to play it through with someone.
Yeah, co-op is always optional, or should be. The only game that isn't co-optional and you're forced to play with someone is A Way Out. That's the only game probably in history.
That's like part of the fucking game design.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I can't really discuss Fallout. I'm not really qualified enough. I've barely played the games. I've only finished Fallout 3. I didn't do everything in it like you guys. I owned Fallout 4. I stopped playing it after. You know what was annoying about Fallout 4?
Behavior.
You know why I stopped playing it? I felt like the game wouldn't let me ignore the what do you call the like your home base that you start up with all the people that come through there.
Sanctuary.
It wouldn't let me ignore it. I didn't want that. I just wanted to play, and it kept notifying me about the sanctuary, and I was just like, I just want to quest and do my stuff. I don't want to have to worry about.
Notifying you? What do you mean?
I don't know. I just kept. I don't remember, but I remember it always saying oh, you need to go back to the sanctuary for something. I don't remember. How do people contact you again? I don't know. I just remember this feeling of having the sanctuary hang over my head and I need to go back because they're dying or something. I don't know.
I've definitely had a playthrough. I haven't touched any of the building stuff or sanctuary stuff. Or
really? Can you just ignore it then? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I remember playing. I'm just like, oh, this is.
You meet a character called Preston Garvey who, when you speak to him, is like, oh, another settlement needs our help, and it's like a fucking super Fallout move. But I mean,
if there was a way, to like not have it in the game, that'd be perfect. It'd be like Fallout. It'd be like Fallout 4 without extra BS. But I'm not saying the base building's bad. I'm saying it's just a sanctuary that's super annoying. Like having to go back to it and do like.
You don't have to go back to it, unless you just didn't do something that was like you didn't speak to. I don't know what's that guy called, the robot. I forget his name. Unless you didn't speak to the robot or some shit, or there's some story-related thing that you didn't do.
The mods were cool though. I like the mods. Like I modded it so that obviously I don't mod things to be overpowered and cheat at the start. That's just boring. So I had more than two. I had 2 followers. That was nice. And I had like everyone got the dialogue mod so that it was full dialogue all the time. That when you picked your option, it was the full dialogue option that you get to pick. That was nice. I added a jetpack, and that sounds insanely like cheating. Yeah, no, it sounds.
There are jetpacks in the game. You can get power armor that has it.
No, this wasn't power armor. This was just my a personal jetpack. But it wasn't like insane. I couldn't just fly all the way over to a building and just whatever. There was like it only allowed you to sort of jump extra high and hover for a bit, and then that was it. Like it was just something convenient.
Seems weird.
It was. I didn't want it to be overpowered, so I just sort of. It was like quite limiting. It was limiting enough, but I was like, oh, this is cool. And what I did is I actually I even altered my in-game skill points via the console command, so that I would have to have the required points to actually do it, because it actually came with required points. Like, you need to have so much in engineering or whatever it was. So I didn't want to. I even went that far as to like take away my points to add into engineering so I could have the mod, versus me just like giving myself 10 out of 10 everything and running. So I actually, it's pretty fun. And I added like a couple guns into the game and a couple ammo and whatever. So it was, it was kind of fun. But it wasn't anything overpowered. It wasn't anything stupid like always invisible or never die or God mode or spawn.
I'm not even sure that exists.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does. Every mod for that game exists. But yeah, I mean, I should go back to Fallout 4. Man, I just wish I could just pause time and just play all these games.
Yeah. Let me just pick one.
Tom, when you get a job, dude.
I mean, I have been very busy this year.
Yeah, I know. But when you get a job, actually, I don't know. When you get a job, it's actually easier.
Because you just come home after you finish the day. You got no homework.
You know what it is? It's because I still have that like that love for like Dota and other games like Hearthstone that I've been playing again. You
could definitely find time to play these games if you wanted to.
If I really wanted to, I could. There's no excuse. I could. Like I'm playing through Rage. Like I could play other games.
Yeah, you could play a better game.
You know what it is? I feel like there has to be some sort of reason I play a game. I can't just pick up a game and play it. There has to be a reason. If it's like, if I'm playing through Dark Souls, there's a reason. It's because I'm like, wow, like this game's so cool. Like I just want to experience it again.
Usually I only play games when I've been reminded of their existence or like thought about them because of something that's
Yeah, so like, I'm playing through Rage because of Rage 2. Yeah,
exactly.
So like, there's a reason behind it. Right, exactly. Dark Souls Remastered, everyone's playing through again. But like, I don't know what's gonna make me go back to some of these games. Like, I still have to finish God of War. Like,
Well, I mean, that game's amazing, so just play it. Like,
yeah, but I want to do my Rage playthrough. So.
Why are you playing Rage before you even finished God of
War? I know,
War?
it's disgusting, honestly. Disgusting. Yeah. Another PS4, or I say another, but a PS4 exclusive as well. It's come out May 25th. Was Detroit Become Human. Now, when this game was first seen, I kind of wanted to play it. I probably still am. I might actually get one of my friends to buy it, and I'll give him half the money, and I'll just like play around his house. It's more, it's like one of those games that you could play just sitting with like a few friends making decisions.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't play by myself. Fucking hell, I'd just die.
You don't like the thought of that game at all, then? Why not? I thought you'd like enjoy something like that.
Because it's David Cage, and I refuse.
Right.
What was the last game he released called again? The one with Ellen Page and
Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
And also before that was Fahrenheit, right?
Fahrenheit. No, before that was the first one. After that, it was Heavy Rain.
Yeah. But that's the type of stuff he makes.
Beyond Two Souls.
I don't think any of those games were bad though. I actually enjoyed them. I didn't play them, by the way. I watched all of them, but I enjoyed.
Yeah, I watched all of them as well.
I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it.
They're super dumb. Like, it's just they're all massive memes.
I guess.
It's like press X to feel sad. It's basically the press F to pay respects thing, but instead of paying respects, it's just emotions.
Press X to meme, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'll probably watch a playthrough of it. I think actually, I missed one of the streamers that I watch a lot. He actually like played through it, and I completely missed it because I was in Birmingham. So rip. So I don't know.
What's the VOD?
Yeah, I guess I could, but I got no time for that.
I want to participate in meme chat.
It was a 24-hour. I don't chat. I just like to look at it.
Well, you can do that now with VOD.
Yeah, I know, but this is just so stupid.
It's the exact same thing.
What's it? What was I gonna say? Yeah, he did like a 24-hour stream. Like I don't know do that. That's long. Plus, if I play it if I'm gonna like play it with a friend, I don't want to watch it.
Nah.
I'll play it through. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think we. I think that's pretty much all the topics we have for today. Kind of got through them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we head off?
Nah, I'm done, Zos.
No, all good.
I'll play some fucking Dark Souls.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna play some. I'm not gonna play some Rage. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna
Don't do it. Play some Fallout 4 and just finish that game because it's much better.
I gotta do Fallout 4. I gotta play God of War. I gotta play through
Play the
Rage.
DLC. The DLC in Fallout 4 is super good. Especially
Man, everything in Fallout's good. So, but I'm just not a Fallout boy.
that shit
Like you.
is my jam.
Anyway,
How can you not
guys,
be a
thank
Fallout
you
boy?
very much for watching. My name has been Sachin. This has been Tom, and we have been PressXtoTrade. This is the PressX podcast. You can find all of our social media on PressXtoTrade. We are the same name throughout all our social media to keep it nice and convenient for you guys, nice and simple. And yeah, so we're pretty active on Twitter and YouTube. That's where you can find like most of our stuff and our content. But yeah, we're also available on Instagram, Facebook, blah blah, all the others. So we're good. Cool. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna play that classic outro song that I like so
Still
much.
haven't heard the classic outro song.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna try and never actually hear what the song is because I can imagine it's like Darude Sandstorm or something.
No. It's a nice peaceful
Nice
song.
peaceful Darude Sandstorm.
Yeah. All right. See you later, Tom.
Alright,
Bye.
Love you.
Bye. bye.